Hey everyone, how's it going? Christina here. Hope you're all doing well and welcome back to another video doing some coverage for you today on Kaspa. The big talk in mainstream Kaspa news right now is the uh, upcoming possible Binance listing for this project. I think, even though it's kind of like hard to time as to when this will get a Binance listing, I think they're kind of aiming for possibly sometime in February. We only have a little more to go here for the month of January, so that is coming up very quickly. So that is something to kind of anticipate for Kaspa. Binance is a huge tier one listing. We're going to look a little more closely at the exchange listings that it already has. But yeah, this is where Kaspa kind of, moves into the mainstream now. We anticipated this, months ago when I started covering this on the channel. I always said that Kaspa is going to move to mainstream, and that is when the price is really going to surge, and all those newbies and normies who are, just starting out and investing are going to jump on this. And probably when it really, really hits mainstream, it's going to be close to probably a price point of $1. And, that's when the newer newbie investors are going to kind of hop on it. And, they'll probably think $1 is extremely cheap. But, they'll start hopping on it, and, that'll kind of pump the bags for the people who bought it very early on. So let's jump into the chart as we always do. We're looking at the 24-hour view, which is what we always start with. We're up slightly for the past 24 hours, 1.30%. We have an all-time low of about 12 cents, and we have an all-time high of about 30 cents. So we have a 1 cent difference here. Nice little incline happening. Nothing huge, but it is starting to kind of make its way back up very slightly and slowly. It's down 10.74% for the past 7 days. And as we can see, that's quite a decline there. We have an all-time low of 12 cents, and we have an all-time high of about 15 cents. By the way, working with a price right now of a little over 13 cents. We're at 13.34. So it very easily could get back up to that 14, 15 cent range. The 1 month view is looking a little more volatile. We're up though 13.10%. We have an all-time low of 10 cents, and we have an all-time high for the past month of 15 cents. It is still kind of hanging out in that range though, and I think this upper range here of around 13, 14 cents. And I think we could definitely see it hit 14, 15 cents again, perhaps over the weekend, or sometime next week. I'm not sure when, but it's very easy for it to get back up to 14, 15 cents. We're not that far down. We're only at 13. So very easily could that get back up to 14, 15. And of course, for the year, we're up 33.16%. So it's all green for the year view. And then, of course, we go to my favorite format / view for any project, which is the all-time view. And we kind of look at this zoomed out. And when we look at it this way, it looks pretty normal. When we look at it here, looks pretty, bad, but that's because we're zooming in. We look here, it looks very volatile. Again, it's because we're zooming in. But when we look at it zoomed out, it's looking very bullish, and it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. It's doing what it would normally and naturally do, which is follow that pattern of up a little bit, new all-time high correction, new all-time high correction, new all-time high correction, new all-time high, or at least up a little bit from down here, correction. And then I think, the next milestone will be 20 cents, 21, 22, 23, 24, a little over 20 cents. When it hits 20 cents, I've said this in past videos, it's probably going to come down a little bit to about 18 cents, so you should expect a little bit of a correction there. But then I think it'll just continue to go up 21 cents, 22 cents, 23 cents, 24, maybe 25, then come back down a little bit to 20 or 21 cents, and then continue to work in that pattern of new all-time high correction. Based on the history here of what we're looking at, that seems to be how Kaspa works in terms of patterns for the chart. So, I think that is definitely what the case will be. Moving on down here to exchange listings. Let's get a total here. They're always working on exchange listings, by the way. 68 exchange listings total. We've got Kraken. Binance is to come. Also a MEXC listing, which is awesome. That is a very important exchange listing. Binance is to come, and I would love to see, and I think we will see Gemini and Crypto.com. I think to get those two as well, because I'm not seeing Gemini here. I think to get those two as well would be incredible for the project. Yeah, so we're moving into tier one territory here. This is doing what it's supposed to be doing. Make sure you get on their social media, guys. Follow their X page. If you're interested in joining their community, check out the website, stay active in the community because you're going to want to be not just investing in this, but, reading up on it constantly, being involved in the community so you don't miss anything because big things really are to come for this project. Another thing I want to mention is yesterday I officially launched my first video, and there will be many more videos to come on the KRC20 realm. So the KRC20 tokens, which is an umbrella of Kaspa, they are directly correlated. And if you are a Kaspa investor, the KRC20 tokens are something that I highly recommend that you look into. A lot of potential there for growth, a lot of potential to make money on those. They're fun, they're safe, secure, and just as a Kaspa investor and fan of Kaspa, it's like, I don't want to say it's almost your duty, but like, it's definitely something you should be looking into. The Kaspa community continues to create more opportunities for growth, and I think the KRC20 tokens are a prime example of that. So if you are not in on those tokens yet, please check them out. You can find them if you follow the Kaspa community. You could also find, the separate tokens. Each token project obviously has their own separate community and social media, so you could find, all those on X as well. The video I did yesterday was for the KRC20 token Croak. Which is a great project, and there's going to be a lot of room for growth, and big things are really kind of coming for that project. So check that out if you're not in on Croak yet. If you follow the Croak community, there's always mentions of other KRC20 projects as well. So I would be looking at those. There's so many to choose from. I would have at least a couple of those in your portfolio. I think they're really important right now for the time that we're moving into in regards to Kaspa. So if you are invested in Kaspa, please check out those KRC20 tokens. I want to move over here to the community sentiment. This has kind of stayed about the same. It's 124.9K votes on this poll. 87% of those 124.9K votes said that they were bullish on Kaspa, 13% is bearish. I'd like to see this percentage go up. I think it will once the price kind of surges a little bit. And the price will surge. It's just only a matter of when. It's just a matter of time. And then I want to make note of maybe some of the posts here. Go through some of these a little bit. So this says, I'm probably not going to read this whole thing. This says, Kaspa offers multiple practical applications in the blockchain ecosystem, Thanks to its speed and scalability, it is ideal for facilitating real-time transactions, making it perfect for sectors such as digital commerce, cross-border payments, and decentralized applications. Its efficient architecture also enables developers to build high-demand solutions such as decentralized finance platforms and data management systems. Additionally, Kaspa is suitable for projects looking to reduce operational costs and improve user experience. With its ability to securely process large transaction volumes, Kaspa not only stands out as an advanced cryptocurrency, but as a key tool in global digital transformation. So I did end up reading the whole thing. That went pretty quickly, but that is a nice little blurb as to what Kaspa kind of does in terms of the project and technology. And then here I saw a post that kind of mentioned, okay, yes, Kango. Kango is another KRC20 token, a good one, in fact, that you should look into. So Croak, Kango, Cairo is another. It's spelled Keiro. These are all things that I'll start covering on the channel now that I'm kind of getting into the KRC20 realm. Let's see. I'm just trying to sort through here to see if we have any more important. Here we go. This is from 8 hours ago. Kaspa. The charts are showing a breakout in the near future. I'm so darn excited. If you sold, buy back now. If that's not true, guys, if you sold Kaspa, yeah, not a good move. Not a good move. That's all I'm gonna say on that. So, price prediction on this has not changed. I think by the end of 2025, the end of the bull cycle, we could see this around a range of $3 to $5. I think that's a pretty good range. Some influencers are predicting higher. I don't want to go like too high and then, have everyone be disappointed when it doesn't hit that. So I'm going to do like a conservative price prediction here and say around $3 to $5. However, in the far future, we could continue to see this price just keep on surging. Like in the future, expect this project to be $10, $30, $50, $100, $500. It has the potential to eventually get to like Ethereum level. The technology is that good. So if you sold this, buy back in, and you want to buy back in now when it's at 13 cents, because once the Binance listing comes, more popularity is going to be around this. The price is just going to continue to go up. So you don't want to, be buying back in when it's at like 50 cents. You want to be buying back in now at 13 cents. I understand like maybe with projects like Turbo or other low cap meme coins, maybe there was more money to be made, in terms of short-term gains, and that's why people opted out of Kaspa. But the people who sold it, I hope the plan was to buy back in at some point, because going through this bull cycle with no Kaspa in your portfolio is, in my opinion, a little bit irresponsible. That's my opinion. I just think everyone should have a bag of this in their portfolio, and it should be your biggest bag. So if you sold it, please buy back in. You should have at least 10,000 Kaspa at the very least. Okay? And for those of you who have it in your portfolio, continue to buy it now, continue to accumulate it while it's still below 20 cents. So that's my little piece of advice on Kaspa today. I will keep you posted on this as I always do. Big things are to come. Binance list is coming. So please be sure to stay tuned for more updates and videos on this as always. Also, before I end the video, my social media links are in the description section. Just want to make note of that. Instagram, X, Discord server. Give me a follow. Don't forget my partnerships with Tangem Hardware Wallet and BITUNIX Exchange. If you're interested in a Tangem hardware wallet, you can use my code PUMP at checkout, and you can enjoy 10% off your purchase. I have the monthly membership going on, $3.99 a month, as well as the merch store. Check those out. And of course, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. It's so appreciated. And I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks, guys.